Okay, we are live. Let's prepare. Cool. The plan, the magic plan of today. I got many things I want to tackle, all in parallel, but one of them, it might be to fix little things like control rig, like replication problems, like the combat system. I want to balance a bit the things. But yeah, just to recap where we are in this stage level. So let me just actually let me just go here and post-process. Oops. And let me put the motion blur back again because it looks bad without it. Not gonna lie. Even if it's just 0.5. So there are new abilities now. So I started building up abilities. That's good news because we are starting to iterate on that. And if I go here, just to show you more or less, forget about this shitty environment. Let me see if I can bring one of our friends like this one. So one of the abilities, I think something is broken. I'm not sure what. Okay, this is dead. I wanted to show something, but now let me show again. Well, basically, it's a way of protecting to external enemies when they do range attacks, and also it's a way of holding an enemy inside a circle so it's easier to kill him, or to protect a friend in an area that is exposed. Also, more things I made. You can see here one of the abilities I was working is this kind of a spear or a javelin, but for that I need to get some energy first. So let me see if I'm able to do that. Oh look, perfect. Okay, he killed me first with his javelin. But yeah, that's more or less what I was working right now. So what I want to do is to fix a couple of things that I don't like, and one of them happens in the animation blueprint. Hey Jack, how are you? Hello. Let's go to the animation blueprint of the ancestor. So characters, ancestors. Let me know if the audio is balanced between my voice and the music in the background. I just need to hear some music. So let's go to mesh, and then here let's go to the animation blueprint. The problem is in some specific animations the head that has a look at on the control rig, it shouldn't play because it feels very oh great. Actually the music is from CRETE. I'm gonna put it a bit louder. So the control rig, which is this final adjustments I do here, I think this should happen. Okay, I know how to fix this. So what I need to do is, as you can see, I got a slot called attacks. Everything that happens and anything that happens after this control rig is gonna replace any look at and things like that. So what I need to do actually is to go to the animations that I don't want the control rig to affect and change the slot name to attack. So everything happens that, and then we have a inertialization that helps to do blend space in a more fashion way. So let's go to the for example, it was like what is the name? Ancestor. I can't remember. Metal skin. River, hit large death, roll forward in place, spin, walk, broken shield, hit reactions, run backwards. It was close attack, protecting, shoulder, top, spine. What was the name? Well, one of them is magnetic bomb. This one, I don't want this attack to, you see, so the default slot is default, obviously. So we are gonna change this to attacks. So this happens after the control rig. That's one of them, but there was another one that I want to change, and that was abilities. I think this one as well. I want to change this one also to be in the attack slot. Correct. And the other one, oh, crawling. Yeah, this one. This one is very awkward when it's using, yeah, this one can be on attack. So now we can investigate how it looks. Actually, I'm gonna just spawn. Well, he's doing weird things. But look at me, don't kill her. Oh my god. Okay. 1 second. It's not gonna work in that way. I'm gonna go to the other direction. So let's take something just. Yeah, now it's, yeah. Yeah, it's looking at me when it's not doing the ability, but once the ability is done, okay, I remember now the other thing I wanted to do. The other thing I want to do is to prepare a more interesting recovering system from the floor. Right now it's a matter of spamming. Is the grid huge or the model tiny? Which one? This grid. No, in theory every square is a meter. So more or less, yeah, it's right here. It's very dark, but yeah, this is like 1 meter. 1 meter. Yeah, it's 1 meter. Ah, oh yeah, I didn't remember. Yeah, in the animation blueprint, right? But yeah, the models are around 190 more or less of height. And also one of the new things is now finally they have terrain adaptation. And other cool things. Finally. That I was lazy about that, but finally it's done. I should do that in the enemies though. Oh my god. Okay. How did you guys do it? FK? No, it's IK. It's IK. Actually, I may be jumping to that because I need to do exactly the same to the ancestor, to the other characters. So, I mean, if you are interested on that, I can jump into that straight. I wanted to do the control rig for the ancestor, but also I wanted to. It's just I have in my head like many things, little tiny things. But yeah, this control rig is something I should check because right now for the ancestor I only have the look at control rig. Hey, hola, how are you? Ex Riper, doing well. But yeah, the control rig of the ancestor now is very simple. The one is a bit more complex is the one of the hero characters, but maybe I should do this one as well. However, what I wanted to do like 3 minutes ago, I can't remember. Fuck, I forgot. I completely forgot and I was about to... Oh, yeah. The recovery system. So, this is gonna be up to... I can move, because, I mean, some people is interacting on Twitch, so I can move to gain ability system and do the recovery system of how the character gets up depending on the direction you are pressing, so you can get up backwards, to the sides, or to the front. And I'm gonna use gain ability system with gain effects to do that, or I can jump into the control rig of oh no, so okay, no worries. Or I can jump into the control rig. I have both options, and also a couple of extra things before I choose which one to jump. I want to check, I make cover rock that when I play multiplayer a couple of hours ago, I noticed that maybe this is not replicated, but is replicated, it is. So, oh, the arrow is not replicated, this is replicated, this is replicated, okay. So basically this is a hidden spawning actor, basically using this actor in any place starts spawning enemies when you are not close to that. It's just a little bit of a landmark where in the tiles, in the procedural generation, you see that guy there, it was born there. So when I need more enemies in the tiles, they just come from this kind of hidden place. Alright. Oh my god. But it looks replicated, so I think there is no problem with that. So that's okay. I'm wondering, maybe it's in the procedural generation, not in the actor itself. Maybe the procedural generation, there is another disagreement. It's one of the most complex things right now on CRETE. The procedural generation for multiplayer is really complex right now. I'm not saying this neither as a good or a bad thing. I'm saying that I need to be careful because things are getting a little bit chaotic at some point. So this looks okay to me, this actor. I don't see anything wrong. I'm spawning on authority with a random boolean that only happens on server, and an arrow that now is replicated, so just in case, that could be the potential problem, I would say. Part of that, the rest looks okay to me. So I believe the next thing I'm gonna jump is to the recovery system, unless someone wants to jump into something else and see something different. One thing I need to do in order to debug in ability system is to have at least it's called a hat class. Next target. Okay, that's me. And let's disable all screen messages. So by default, if you see in the top left, every single time I press forward, one ability is activated, which is the ability movement forward. Everything in game ability system can be an ability, even moving forward or backwards, even taking something from the floor, a pickup, opening a door, doing a emote. Anything can be an ability in game ability system, anything. Not just abilities like fire or no. Anything you can imagine. Blocking, falling, a knockdown, dying is an ability. Removing health is an ability. A hit is an ability. So that was an ability, by the way, picking up the energy. This is an ability. So all is an ability. So one of the things I'm doing is adding different abilities in the movement. Like if you move forward, you have an ability which is called forward. If you move backward, you have another ability which is called moving backwards. But right now, I only implemented the forward just to test if everything works. In fact, it works, because when I'm doing this without pressing forward, this is the constant attack I'm doing. In the moment I press forward, I do this. So that's how it works. It's because basically when I'm playing, if I do this, you see I'm only attacking. In the moment I press forward, a new attack happens. And you can see that in the top left tags. How when I do that is because I'm pressing forward. It's like playing with fighting games, right? When you do combos pressing different buttons. So that's the plan. To use that technology also when you are in the floor to get up. And to get up to the direction you really want to get up. So let's see. I did this like a couple of months ago, so I need to Okay, so, okay, there we go. I need to remember how it's activated. So here I can see the ability moving forward. Okay. But I think it's not activated here. I think I'm doing this in other place. So let's go to project settings. Let's go to input. We got the move forward in W. Might be done in the hero character. I need to remember. So let's see if I have that W key. Yeah, I'm looking forward. Wow, now I need to remember. Input axis move forward, backward. No, I'm not doing this here. What I can check is the references. I can check references. So, okay, it's in the hero character. Oh, it's here, which is the ability. But it's here as well. Ah, of course. So it's in the hero character. Ability movement forward. Where I did this? Maybe it's by speed? I can't remember. The problem is, this is the thing, when you don't document the things, you go faster, but later it's hard to remember how things are done. So, how is performance? Fine with both, honestly. Performance of the game right now on Steam, which means it's a packed game. In an average computer, this is a 1000 computer with AMD, I can't remember, equivalent to a i7 of 2 years ago, 16 RAM, RTX 7020, is 70 FPS right now. Minimum 55, maximum 80, average of 70 FPS. Memory is okay because I clean everything when I do the procedural generation. CPU is the part that can suffer a bit because AI in a tile which is has dynamic navigation mesh, but I'm making AI pools and things like that. So right now performance is pretty okay. It's pretty okay, 70 FPS more or less. And I'm doing a lot of I'm trying to take care of everything and already got the things, ready for. This is model quality. I don't know, you see the difference there. So everything is global illumination. So I'm taking care of things to improve FPS if I need to, or if a different target needs to. So I'm trying to be kind to those that have other specs and computers. That's the market. All right, so I see. I still in my research of where the hell this is happening. So one thing I can do. Let me see. Is go here and browse. And let's see if this is. I think try active. Let me see one thing in the hero character. These are experiments, but this one didn't survive. This one didn't survive. This one survived. This one survived. how I did this. I was checking here, as I can see the I think I did with the W key, no? Wait a second. Let me see. I think I'm close. In the game ability system, I can't remember where the fuck. Let me see. Movement. No, man. Where? Okay, so there are two options. Either bind, dash, knockdown, attack. Okay, let's do something a little bit crazy just to start isolated and cleaning this crap. I'm gonna delete this. This scares me, man. This scares me because it's referenced, but where? Gain ability movement F. Where is referenced? Oh, okay, here, but here is not used, so I can do this safely and compile and save, and now go here, close this and delete. Okay, this is good. So I'm not using this. I was not using the gain ability. I was using an effect. So if I play now, it's still working. So the question is how? Movement. Yeah, this was quite experimental stuff that I did there. But I will get it. Let's is on tick maybe? Could be related with this. Yeah, this is how I was doing it before. I can see this here, but not anymore. So all this crap. Yeah, I was saying the direction. Nah, it's not used. Okay, I need to think, man, because I don't know and I'm confused. It happens when I press the oh. I got you. There we go. I did it with loose gameplay tags. These tags are and they're replicated. At least there. So I'm gonna keep that because if I did this in this way, it was for a good experiment and reason. So we have W, we have key WS, and then we can just take all this and repeat exactly the same pattern. I can make, or I don't know why I did this in this way, but I can make it here so I don't make variables. And this is gonna be movement backwards. So now we are gonna check if this is working. And basically I'm just doing this with loose tags, so only the client takes care of this. Next target, forward and backwards. Now we got a little bit of a problem there. And is I can do both. In fact, I can do everything at the same time. Which is kind of interesting. I never thought about this thing. And it's awkward as well. So backwards, forwards, and I can do both at the same time. And let's check in the direction of the... I don't know why it goes there. Anyway, we got forward, backwards. Maybe we can have a bit of a priority somehow. What happens when you press left and right at the same time? Who goes first? But yeah, let's put the same to A key. It's gonna be up. And let's do exactly the same thing. We copy all this. We put it here. Actually, you know, I'm stupid, because you know what is a quicker way of doing this. I'm gonna change this first, and this is left. The quickest way of doing this is copying, pasting everything. Go here and press the done, and here we put right. Sorry, R. Okay. All right. So now everything should work as expected, because we got all the tags implemented. Yeah, we see on the... Ooh. Ah, no. Yeah. Okay. That's good. We got this. Now the next step is going to be to take these tags and use them when you want to get up from the floor. And that is going to be in the knockdown ability. Here. I believe, I need to, maybe not, maybe it's not in the knockdown. No, it's not in the knockdown. Okay, maybe it's in the dash. Yeah. So in the dash, you can't dash if there is a knockdown. until you press. Actually 4 times shift. This is a bit awkward code here, but I was lazy to put a counter, so I decided to do this. And what I want to do here, also here I decide the direction, and the direction decides the direction of the dash. So we got forward, backwards, left, right. So 0, 1, 2, 3, okay. So what we need to do here is to do a select. And this select, I don't like that there is only 2. So what we are gonna do is to, why there's only 2 in a select? Why only 2? I don't, okay. And here, I can do a switch on tag, to be honest. There are many ways of doing this. I'm trying to find the one that is cleaner and quicker. I can do like switch on gameplay tag. Or let's do hashtag. Yeah, let's do hashtag, and let's put here, is it forward? So let's make some space because we are gonna need some extra logic here. How can I translate this? Okay, whatever. I can do this even with math without doing switchers, because this is 0, 1 and things like that. But let's do this normal. So if this is forward, let's do branches very quick. If this is forward, then this is gonna be 0, if I'm not wrong. So 0, forward. Now backwards is the next one to check. Let's go to movement, then backwards. We check backwards. If this is true, then this is gonna be 1. Then the next one to check is gonna be left, no? So we go to movement, left, this is true, we say this is 2, and finally the last one, let's put this a little bit higher, like so. I can organize this better, but that's alright. I mean, if it's false, actually if it's false, nothing should happen. Now I will choose what to do there. And finally, right. And if this is right, we do another branch. This means that is 3. Not 23, 3. And we connect this here. And it's gonna play the animation, and so on and so forth, with different options. Now, if I don't press the direction, by the way, yeah, one extra thing. Let's get avatar actor from info, and let's connect it, like so. And everything is almost ready to go. The only thing to think is, what if no direction is pressed? It could just go up. I think I know what I can do. If nothing is pressed, I can play montage and wait for event. And the montage, yeah, but I need to know if I fell backwards or forward. So in the knockdown here, hit large, I got this animation. That's the problem, that I don't know if I'm falling in one direction or the other. I mean, he recovers fast. And then we got in the other direction, which is this is the knockdown here. Wait a second. Here knockdown, but where's the other direction? Oh, no, what? I'm a little bit surprised about this. It's knocked down, no? Let me see. But there is only one montage. Huh. What I'm missing here? This one. Yeah, it's been a while without working on the system. Oh, I see. I think I'm not using hero knockdown. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so this is gonna be enemy to player hit. And exactly here I have the 2 knockdowns. Alright, I see. Okay, whatever, I can leave it. I think it's not really needed. The question is, if I don't press anything, Yeah, the ability is gonna end. The ability is gonna end after 2 seconds. So I think I can leave it like this. Let's test it. And to test it, I need to be... Okay, cool. He's shooting. Perfect. So I'm gonna be knocked down. Yeah, it's working. And now to the left. Nice. And now to the back. Nice. Yes. Alright. Well, I expected that, but it's working, the system is done, and that's nice to have. Okay, that little change is gonna make a lot of difference in the combat, because one of the things was very frustrating is not being able to recover fast and go back and decide where to roll from the floor. So that's actually really cool. Problem is, this system is not gamepad friendly, because this system is based on a key, and how you move with a gamepad, you move with a joystick that is not binary. So that's one of the problems I can see here. But the way you can do this is to compare what is the biggest value in the 4 axes, or in the 2 axes, positive and negative included, and then you choose this is forward, this is right, this is left, and so on and so forth. But yeah. Hey Hans, ¿cómo estás? How are you, my friend? But yeah, this system for PC will work, and for consoles we can use this comparing what is the highest axis in the joystick. So that should be okay. Now let's work in the next thing, which is the control rig of the ancestors, I believe. And also I want to work in the procedural generation as well. Yeah, I'm thinking how to do this on my head right now. Let me see how complex I made the hero character, and then I decide what to do. Yeah, man, he estado haciendo más en Twitch que en YouTube. Pero he visto el canal y he dicho, va, ¿por qué no? Básicamente, como en YouTube siempre hacía más lo que era Virtual Production y menos Game Development, como que mentalmente lo he separado en 2 procesos. But I decided to don't give a fuck and do everything in every place and whatever, you know. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not pretending to do anything special on that, so yeah. Alright, let's go to the control rig, and let's go to the... It's a good question, where the hell I got the control rig? Oh no, come on. I misclick. Okay, it's this one. How complex? looks complex, but it's not. It's just me doing stupid things. So I'm making. Do you think this is gonna crash if I copy paste? Because this is agnostic in theory to the rig. My belief is that it's gonna crash badly. That's my feeling. That's my feeling. But we can only know if we try. So let's try to do a hard copy paste. Let's find the other control rig, which is, well, let's make it from here. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so let's copy paste this later. I will rename later. I just want to see if this is gonna work or not. Let's remove all this. And now explosion. Not even explosion, basically nothing. Basically nothing. So really I can't just do, or maybe it's, wait, maybe it's because, okay, maybe it's because I didn't copy. Let's try again. Let's try this. Let's see how the thing crash. Oh, okay. That's a first nice move. It worked. I don't know if it's gonna hold or not, but it's doing some fancy poses. All right, let's go. Yeah, okay, so I need to create controllers. So let's make the controllers. New control IK left foot. I like how the back end of control rig is completely different of the C++ cooking in the background. It's Python, if I believe, and I can see how everything just gets updated so nicely. And then we have IK right foot. There we go. It's so programmatic that it just works. That's fucking great, man. What is the problem with this? What is the problem with this? Okay, there we go. So now I'm not doing anything here. I was not doing anything here neither. Oh, this. Oh, damn. The line trace. No, it was. What? Oh, I see. So let's make. Can I just? It would be so nice. Oh, that's too much asking, right? To copy all the variables. That's too much asking, correct? Yeah, I don't like this, but I'm gonna do this because I think it's gonna be faster than any other method. Okay, whatever. Let's do it in this way. It's not a lot. I think I don't need even some of them. I know wanna take. Should I take the? I don't. Yeah, I know wanna take the angle at this moment. I'm happy with. Ah, fuck it. Let's copy everything. Just because I'm here. At some point I'm gonna make it. Who cares? The distance. Speed is interesting. This one is that the control rig gets activated or not depending on the speed and in a kind of gradient. So when you are running fast, I don't want to use control rig most of the cases. Okay, so we copy pasted everything. Now let's see the complaints. Body control. Okay, so I can do that. No worries. New control. Body control. Correct. Let's compile. I can try now to take. Okay, I'm gonna copy all this. Okay. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna paste it again. But at least now the variables match. Looks like. Who knows? Maybe this even works. Because the names are the same. And this one is expected. Yeah, this one is not needed. Oh, I see. Oh. Okay. Let's delete this. Yeah, let's delete the part of D and let's recopy again. I'm gonna delete what is not needed. I wait. No, but I'm not. Oh, I'm using that. Oh, really? All right. Okay. That's a lot of bunch of spaghetti there. All right. Okay. I see. I got you. I'm gonna copy you like crazy. Ah, it's good. I see. That's good that they make this half transparent. But wait a second. Why this is half transparent? If there is a fucking dependency, this is wrong. Why this is like half? What the fucking hell are you talking about here? This shouldn't be in this way. Okay, before I go forward, let me see where we are. I hope I didn't break this one. Okay, that looks like working, and I guess this one. Maybe, wait a second. Okay, this one is not working yet. It's working the hip though, but not the feet. So, yeah, because there is no full body AK. That's expected. So what I want to do, I'm just gonna blindly take all this. I don't care. Like, I really don't care. Like, take this bunch and put it here. Yeah, hay un early access, but it's not yet released for the beta. But yeah, we got an internal early access. We will do close early access, which is still not public, but is through the a form we made, and most likely that will happen by the end of September, beginning of October, and we will do rounds of 20, 50, 100 in different weekends to scale the game and see how it feels and do changes by the pass of time. But the idea is that the next year we might have a chance, depending on how we do different funding and all these things, we might be able to release a public early access for everyone that wants to enter the early access. But we need to see, because we are discussing options. So it's a matter of waiting and reaction and all these things. Alright, so and then here in the you know what, I'm fighting against myself doing this, and to be honest, now that I got all the variables and all the crap, this should be almost like a magic thing. Let's see if the magic, if this works, it's pretty big, because it's super programmatic. I would be extremely happy. Let's lurk these guys. It's not working, but I don't know exactly why. And this guy's gonna fall. Okay. It's not working, right? It's not working. It's not working. Oh. It could be... No, but this position is correct. And everything here looks correct to me. I just would like to put this one white on a spot, and I want to put it maybe here. The problem is I think it's not working. It's not working. Oh, of course it's not working. I didn't put it yet in the animation blueprint. I'm stupid, or I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Definitely. I'm very stupid. So let's put this by the end of the chain here. And let's call this one ancestor. Metal music. We got a mix. The music is based on the story as well. So humans are the classical instruments, while the ancestors mean more the shamanic, weird, electronic, dark music. So we mix the classical made by human instruments with the bizarre, abstract music from the ancestors. But not metal exactly, but we got references from Quake, from Doom and things like that. So at some point we will scale up in that direction. It's a matter of resources. We will get there. eventually, I believe. Okay, so this is ancestor control rig 2, correct. I don't know why there is a lookat variable there, but I know gonna spend time there. That is working in one fit. The other, I don't know why it's not, but I don't care right now. Let's make this guy to move so we can see better. And rather than waiting on a spot, let's make it normal. Okay, it's working, but it's very awkward. That's the only problem. We need to smooth that a bit, I guess. Yeah, because look at this. This guy is very... he's chilling. A funny guy. Yeah, okay, we need to do fixes. Oh. Okay, one is the distance. Hola. Bueno. Alright. Okay, so let's fix that. So one of the things look like the distance and the speed as well. Okay, we need to get the speed. This is the part I'm not getting. This is wrong. Okay, the right distance go here. And the left. Okay. So that means that in the other I was not using that. Let's get this. Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, get left distance and here is the right distance. Okay, that's one thing. The other thing is I need to feed the speed to this. So the way I'm gonna do this is to speed, use ping, and let's connect the speed. So now this works more or less depending on the speed here. We can try this. Let's see how it feels now. I think it's gonna be awkward, but... The problem is that the hit goes quite low. And it's too much snapping there. And the snapping is because the distance. Okay, bye. I'm gonna put this guy here. yeah, it's very, oh, it's fucking mess. Why so messy? Why so snappy? Dude, I want to take you, come on, come with me. Yeah, I can't because it's, I can't do it now. No. I think it's this thing. I think it's related with the different skeletons. It could be that. Yeah, I think I need to do this from scratch because every skeleton has different heights. I'm just suspicious of why this is, however, snapping so perfectly. But it is true that this other controller, which I guess is the body controller, is actually not in a good spot. Oh no. So, oh. Yeah, something is off. Is CRETE part of the CRETE Yuna? The only thing I can say is that I like to recycle things. Not because laziness, it's just because I spend time in building and writing mythology. So somehow there is a connection, but not a direct connection maybe. No, but I like the junk because actually there are many chunky things, even if it's out the autocorrector. But yeah, not the Cito Yuna per se, but I use things. I use things here and there. It's biopunk, it's transhumanism, is what is the reason of being in this universe somehow as human species, and what is the next chapter for all of us. I'm always thinking in the very far future. I don't like the sci-fi that is trying to lecture in the 20 years time. I like to go to the extremes, like something fucking crazy. So yeah, somehow. No, don't be sorry at all. But yeah, there is a theme. I feel quite connected with all Alien world, with all Giger world, with all Evangelion world, Gattaca, Matrix, all this kind of what if something is completely hidden and we need to explore this, and we don't expect. One of the things with the Cito Yuna I wanted to do, even if it sounds pretentious or like a dickhead, it was to do one of the biggest ellipses in a short film or in a film. You know, the landmark, the record obviously is Stanley Kubrick with Space Odyssey, where you can see the bone flying, thrown by the monkeys, and the next shot is like million thousands year a spaceship in the space. So this kind of extremes, I wanted also to do something similar with Yuna, with this kind of worlds that I can't spoil, but it's like, again, separated, completely detached. I like this. And with CRETE I'm doing, maybe not in time, but definitely actually in a space and time. There is like a kind of irony there somehow. So yeah, I rather than copy pasting the universe of the Cito Yuna, what I copy is more like the concepts, the ideas, and the look development of how the things should feel for this specific concept and storytelling. To be honest, in the very beginning, CRETE was going to be more cartoony, but at some point, just how the maturity of the script and the characters started to grow, is like, now this needs to be more in this kind of partial realism. And that is the story directs the loot development and not the other way around. So yeah. Now this is not working nicely. This I need to do this with patience, and because the correction, this is wrong, I believe. Maybe if I disconnect this by no, I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna disconnect everything and I'm gonna take this. Why have a look at? Okay, this is the left, so this is gonna be here. I'm gonna put it here, and then I'm gonna to the closest bone. I'm gonna do exactly the same to this one. And now I'm gonna connect this. Oh, I want to do the same with the body control. Oh, wait. This goes here. And this goes to the closest bone, and this goes to the hip. I hope so. And then I connect everything, and it did something, but I don't know how it's gonna, I don't know if that's gonna fix my problem. I think the only thing I'm gonna do, I mean, it works a bit better. I can see one feet better than the other, and that's kind of cool. I think the worst part is a bit better now, but the worst part is the direction. So I'm gonna remove the angle section. So that's in the rotation. So for the rotation, I want to go false. No. Yes. And here as well, because if it's false, it's gonna get the rotation from the, if it's false, yeah. Yes. Let's see this. It's in between, a compromise. Yeah, that's cool. That's enough. That's enough. Then I can adjust the angles and things like that. It's just I don't like the snappy. I need to put an interpolate. But yeah, you see that's this kind of. It's just the. Hey, I love both your concepts, either way I find your work and style refreshing and original. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a lot. Unlike the state of our industry and the lack of originality and storytelling, it is the eternal dilemma and debate. Like, everyone wants fresh things and new things, but when you are in a position where you got a formula that works and people pay to watch the latest Disney TV series or the latest Marvel movie in the cinemas or whatever, producers are not gonna take a single fucking risk. And to be honest, if I got that amount of millions in my bank account, I wouldn't neither. I would bet for the winner horse, not for the strange horse. And that's the dilemma. It's like we are condemned to repeat the same things again and again and again. And that happens with art in general. Like, you know, like, what is the name of this movie? Idiocracia. I don't know the name in Idiocracy. Sorry, I'm stupid. Idiocracy. I'm an idiot. And also Don't Look Up talks very good about that as well. That we are, by our own nature, we are completely doomed by being governed by mediocres, and to have mediocre movies and to have mediocre TV series. Not always, of course, and there are like some beautiful gems out there. But if you see the big bunch, what is the big 90%? It's the samey copy paste all over again and again and again and again and again. And there we go with Game of Thrones again, and there we go with The Lord of the Rings again, and there we go with a new Star Wars coming up at some point of I don't know what character is coming, because it works. I'm not saying it's mediocre, but definitely it's not risky. They bet for the winner horse, because the money is easy money. So yeah. Okay, so I'm 50% happy with the rig. Maybe I would like to reduce this flickering. I don't know if it's because the full body IK. I guess this translation could be interpolated. And this position alpha, let's put one. And here, I don't know why I put a draw rectangle here, to be honest. Okay, I'm gonna put this as 5. This is set. This is 5. Okay. Sounds like that. Yeah, completely. Okay, so that I just moved a bit the speed of the adaptation. I don't know how it's gonna work. Yeah, it's adapting. It looks a little bit stupid, to be honest. but it's flickering a little bit less as well. I can improve that in the future. Okay. Oh, he saw something. And he killed me. Good one. I'm stupid. So the hip I think needs to be a little bit higher. I think the hip can be a little bit higher. And this happens basically is the foot, and this is the pelvis. So here we can add a bit more. If I do something like this, yeah. So we want to just maybe put this like 3 centimeters, something like that. Yeah, we need to try our best, completely agree, what we can do. Yeah, my way of risking is going by my own and saying no to some job offers here and there, which are very juicy, but I've been enough time, to be honest, in the industry, so I don't need anything right now, and I'm lucky enough. If in the future something is interesting, I need the money, I can consider, but right now I have the lack of having creative freedom, and I want to keep that as much as I can. Maybe the audience is quite narrow in terms of there is not like a lot of market for the content I have in my head right now, but I'm happy. And you know, if 2 persons, 1 person enjoy the universe, that's enough. That jump is very weird. That's violence. Very bad. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I think it's more or less a good balance. What else? We fix pretty good stuff. A pretty amount of stuff. A pretty good amount of stuff. A pretty good amount of stuff. Also here, there is an alpha, no? For all this? Or maybe not. Maybe not. No, I'm thinking that maybe... thing is, all these things take GPU budget. Can I do... Can I do 10 iterations? Let me see. Yeah, it freaks out. I really hate when it's floating. Annoys me a lot. Oh, can I try to... Nice. Oh. Actually, I like this because I would like to see... They are doing a lot that attack. Where are they? Why they are not coming up? What the hell? I don't understand. Oh no. Oh man, I just wanted to fight with them in the stupid corner. And it's so bad that... Yeah, thank you man, thank you so much for being here. Same, pleasure is mine, man. Hola, hola, hola. That was too much. Okay. I call this that done so far. I will come back and improve it. But we need to move forward with more stuff. And for that, we are gonna go to the procedural generation. We got the dodge done. We got a little bit of the animation blueprint with the ancestor done. I'm gonna have a break of 5 minutes and go back with more, hopefully cool stuff. Procedural level generation is always cool and exciting. See you in 5 minutes, more or less. All right. So, I was thinking one of the things I need to improve is the keeping the balance of the tiles constant, and the increase of the difficulty more linear. Right now there are some peaks that they are not quite fair. And while I was having a break, I got an idea, and I think that idea could work. So I'm gonna go to the game state. All right. And here I have this variable called global time. This will tell me how much time you've been in a tile. And this can help me to decide how aggressive and how many enemies are gonna keep coming to you, because this is already working how many enemies can be spawned, maximum AI, as you can see here. But I want to also decide how many enemies are gonna flow towards you if you spend a lot of time there. And I think that could be very elegant, because this is just seconds. Every second this adds 1. So I'm thinking all right, what I want to do is in the controller of the AI, I like how this is set already, and I'm gonna use the same timer for this experiment. So what I want to do is, do I have the game state? I guess no. Okay, so these guys need the game state. And let's promote this. And just in case this fails, I always do this, just in case. It fails, just skip for any reason. Could be because the game state is not valid. I can do this in many ways, but a delay, whatever, done, and then I don't wanna see you never again. So that now that we got the game state, what I want to get here is the global time. And what I want to do here is I want to boolean weighted and what I want to do here now is to load clamp saying that the global time, let's say calculator, let's say a maximum of I don't know why I do this, 600, which is 10 minutes. After 10 minutes this is gonna be 1, And at the very beginning, it's gonna be 0. I'm gonna put 0.8, 0.1. And if this is true, I want to get from the game state the player array. I want to take one random item. I want to get the pawn, and I want to take the blackboard, and I want to set as an object. The object is gonna be this. This is gonna be make literal, and this is gonna be target actor. And then you can keep going. I'm not using this anymore. And then you can keep going with the logic here. And to see if this works, I'm gonna start saying true. So meaning that after the procedural generation, every actor at some point is gonna set me as a target, even if they don't see me. So to test it, I'm gonna remove the grass generation and all the heavy parts of the procedural generation, which is this beautiful spaghetti. This is an entire world regeneration. So I want to go to the grass, which is this one. I'm gonna put this here, like so. And I'm gonna test it. Again, no grass generation, just the mountains and modules. What I want to see is, again, if the AI at some point decides to go after me. And yes, they did. All of them. They are like crazy. Yeah. Everyone. So that is working, and that is beautiful. Okay, so the next step in the controller is to put this normal like this, and let's put this like 0, and let's keep the first couple of minutes with no increasing the level too much. We can put it like this. Maybe that works already. Okay. This is the perception system, which is dynamic as well. So in this rotation, let's move all this. In this rotation, yeah, I'm thinking how to set this. So we got the global time, this increases this. Okay, in the game state, I need to make a new variable here, which is gonna be called, not maximum AI, it's gonna be called AI with target. I'm not gonna replicate this. I'm gonna replicate it because I can put that then in the UI to debug properly. So yeah, I'm gonna replicate it. So what I want to do is every single time oof, this is complicated. Okay, every single time there is fuck. Yeah, we need to do this here. So this adds one AI, but we can branch it and we can say here reduce, and if it's reduced, we subtract 1. I'm stupid. Sometimes I'm really stupid. Like so. And we're gonna make a macro of this. And we're gonna call this AI with target add subtract. Okay, and this, let's put a fancy color. AI with target add subtract, and we need to call this reduce. So if it's reduced, that gets one less. So now every single time Hey Rubén. When you have time, I would like to see what I'm developing in 3D Max. I'm from Madrid. ¿A qué escuela vas? ¿O a qué escuela has ido? Yeah, send it to my email. I don't know, you got it here. Yeah, and feel free to... That's the best place. Alright, so every single time I set... okay. Oh, wow. Eso ya son años, ¿eh? Bien, experiencia. Gracias. Alright, so we got every single time we set a target, we also want to use this macro, and every single time we're gonna copy this, and we're gonna go to every single circumstance where we add. This is dangerous though. This is dangerous, but let's do it anyway. And here, for example, needs to be reduced. Oh, whoa. Why not? Oh. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, this is another one we need to put. And in this case, it's not reduce, it's increase. This is a little bit, I think, not the most reliable way. This is not needed. This is needed. I don't know if this is gonna be something I can trust. The only thing to keep in mind, actually, okay, let's see. Okay, now we got all covered. I'm wondering if here, oh, this is fucking cool. Because Blackboard get object is valid. If it's valid, I want to reduce this, and if it's not valid, I don't need, because there was not even a target. Let's make it literal. Okay, man. Yeah, thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Target actor. There we go. This is basically a counter of how many AI at the same time is targeting me. But I need to keep in mind that when they die, I need to clean that, all that stuff. But maybe there is a easier way of doing this. With an AI director would be better, I believe. But let's keep it like this. I'm gonna save everything, and one way of testing this is going to the UI. I'm going to the new UI. I'm going here, and I'm stupid because it's not here. It's in the network UI, which is this one. And let's add a new number here. And let's put this -40, and let's put this in yellow. I'm gonna put this even more to the right, so I can have all the potential numbers there. And this is gonna be bind by, let me see, state, okay. And what I want to get here is the AI with target. I don't know what is gonna happen, but it would be interesting to see like this. So I'm gonna test again with no grass, no fancy stuff, just very raw, to see if the system has potential. Why negative? Oh yeah, of course. Okay, no, this is not gonna work. Because they are seeing other shit. What the fuck is doing that one? Everything is broken. Okay, let's see what is going on. This is not working. Yeah, of course, I know. Yeah, it's not gonna work. As I was quite optimistic on that. The thing that concerns me is like the value. This is gonna be 0. This is very odd. Okay, I'm gonna put 0. Oh. No, it shouldn't. Okay, I see. Muchas gracias, Rubén. Siendo honestos, no pretendo tampoco hacer ni siquiera tutoriales ni nada por el estilo. Simplemente es trabajo. No es educativo. si fuese educativo me lo prepararía bastante más. Es trabajo. Lo que pasa es que a veces en este tipo de trabajo se pueden ver otras cosas que normalmente en una clase no se puede. Entonces, si a alguien les sirve de provecho, aunque sea una persona perdida por ahí, perfecto. Misión cumplida. Muchas gracias. Para mí es cero esfuerzo, porque estoy trabajando, por eso digo que no me conlleva, es conectar la cámara y ya está. Alright, so... I got performance issues with this. But I'm gonna wait patiently here until one of these guys from second 120, so I need to wait 40 seconds if they don't kill me first. I hope not. Because at that point, randomly, they will start to come to me. If the system works. Thank you so much. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm wondering if performance is because I don't know what is the performance problem, but there is a problem there. Okay, let's see if one of these guys at some point also says, I'm gonna go for you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so the system is working. There is something that worries me. That, yo creo que he visto bastantes vídeos tuyos y ahora entiendo mejor por qué hablas siempre en inglés, ya. Mientras hablas con colaboradores, muy bien. Pues más mérito, aunque estás ganando puntos conmigo. Muchas gracias, joder. Hablo en inglés más que nada porque, bueno, llevo aquí trabajando ya 10 años, con lo cual me es automático. De hecho, me cuesta enseñar en español. No, estoy haciendo todo el rato Spanglish constantemente, con lo cual me es más cómodo y el equipo con el que trabajo también, pues hablamos todos en inglés, mi novia habla en inglés, con lo cual me es más natural y joder, ¿lo ves? Incluso cuando el acento que tengo, pues siempre será español, pero me sale más natural. Yeah, I do the jumps all the time. I'm not used to teach Unreal in Spanish. I think would be really hard to me, to be honest. Alright, so performance issue. I like the idea that another thing, I think the performance issue could be related because they are actually doing these abilities from the very far distance, and they are doing that ability a lot. But the target distance needs to be less than 1800. So the only thing could be this, but let's put here just in case. Could be this. No, no te preocupes. No me lías en absoluto. En absoluto. Te agradezco los comentarios, de verdad. Okay, so I think this maybe reduce that magnetic bomb they are doing constantly there. They are spamming that a lot, and I believe it's because of that. We can try now. I believe it's that. We can see. I can put this maybe 20 meters though. Where was it? This one. Let's put even 25 meters. Even more. 30 meters. And then we got this one that is also doing it a lot. So I'm gonna put this back to 0 and try again. Que va, Unreal Gods son los que llevan 15 años desarrollando videojuegos. Esos son los Gods. O sea que en Virtual Production es algo muy nuevo, pero Unreal ya tiene sus años, desde Unreal 1. Vale. Que va. Es toda ficción. Pero sí que estuve considerando hacer vídeos en español, ¿eh? Porque sé que, bueno... Uy, bo... No, I don't want to die, man. Joder. Why so much? Interesting, ¿eh? Ya, yo empecé con 3D Max también. Hola. Gracias, hombre. Yo he aprendido por a lo duro en la industria. Aprendido y desaprendido. Aprendido, pensaba que había aprendido y nada. O al revés. Meterte en una compañía, pensar que todo el mundo está ahí con 10 años de experiencia, 20, y luego darte cuenta de que hay bastante fantasma también. Hay de todo, en todos lados. Por eso esa idea de stars y de estrellitas y tal, no. Ni lo creo, ni lo quiero, ni me interesa. Pero te agradezco, los comentarios. Es solo eso, que el rollo este de saber no saber. Yo tengo ahí mis referencias de gente que sé que son, bueno, pues básicamente los que desarrolladores de Unreal, de Fortnite. Un par de personas que me ayudan con todo lo que es la parte de C++. Pero Unreal es muy bestia. O sea, Unreal, depende para qué lo uses, los sistemas y frameworks que tienes dentro de Unreal son casi infinitos. Es solamente mirando la cantidad de plugins que vienen out the box en Unreal, con eso ya tienes para una vida entera. O sea, te puedes especializar desde crowd systems a ahora mismo, por ejemplo, control rig, animaciones, o sea, hacer rigs dentro de Unreal, modelado, virtual production, VR, multiplayer systems, un montón. Oh wow, Silicon Graphics, qué guay. Ya. Ya, yo empecé con Max. Lo que pasa es que en la industria, lo que es en efectos visuales, es casi todo Maya. Por no decir todo. Totalmente. No, y ahora toda la tecnología cada vez va más rápida y los cambios cada vez son más grandes, con lo cual, ya, I agree. Keep it rebel, keep it rebel. You have to. Okay, so there is a problem with performance, and I'm not completely sure it's because all the crap I got here. There is a little chance of a crash, but I want to test these closing things just to make sure that let's save everything. Look, I know so well Unreal that the chances of a crash closing this widget are 99%. Unreal. Okay, let's open that again. Yeah. Free promotion, no. Free promotion, no. Okay, let's test this now properly. Ya, completamente, Rubén. You do well, you do well. You need to find your own path, always. Industry is oversaturated of the samey everywhere. The next 20 years is gonna be for those that try to do their own shit. Try to fight. That's the reality. Okay, so now let's test this in the procedural level. Awesome, good luck. Let's try to do this. No. Performance is suffering. Why is suffering? Wow. Whoa. is the game. This is wrong. I hope it's not because I got bridge open. Or the content browser. Or this. Or... I mean, it's better, but not great. But it's the CPU, the thing that is suffering. Hey, what do you want? Want to fight me? Okay, let's wait and see what happens now. Yeah, because this performance hit I didn't... Oh, fuck, it's gonna be control rig. It's control rig, actually. God damn it, it's fucking control rig. It's suffering because control rig. It's control rig. I think that's the difference. Oh wow, if that is true, it's a big fuckery there. Yeah, could be actually exactly that. Let's try to disconnect control rig. Because obviously so many characters that everything scales very quickly. So let's go to mesh and let's go here. Wow, if it's that, it could be that, eh? Because it's evaluating. No, but that's GPU. Or is CPU? Should be. Or maybe the solver of full body IK is CPU, because there are iterations. So let's try this and see how is our performance. Could be that. But now we need to close this. No, it's not control rig. Okay, I see. The problem is I have 45 AI. Maybe we don't want to have 45 AI at the same time. And why this one is doing surfing there? Yeah, is... Let me think. I know why. I know exactly why. I need to... There is a specific actor which is rock. Thing stupid. Yeah, of course. Rock cover. Let's disconnect this. And let's see now the performance. Yeah. Okay. that 40, considering that this pi, usually this turns into 60 in a pack game. Yeah, and now the CPU is correct. Okay, this is more correct. Yeah, that's more correct. Still the game, the one that suffers the most. Still maybe too much AI spawn at the same time. And now I think it's suffering. Hola. Okay. So what I need to do is a little bit of an adjustment there. Gracias. Está incompleto, he quitado toda la parte de foliage and stuff in the procedural generation, but I'm gonna jump into that now. Shrine. What I need to do here is to do this check. Is the maximum AI yeah, let's do this. So this is a system basically that depending on how many AI is spawned, keep spawning or stop spawning in specific points. Excuse me. So here we are gonna do the classic. We go to the gameplay. We game state. We cast to CRETE game state. We save this. If not, we delay, and then we connect this back here. Basically as a sanity check. Once this is done, we can do the check. So what we want to do is to I can put it here as long as this is true. You can spawn. If it's not true, don't spawn. Just don't. And then we can use this also as a, we can do a timer like so. Nah, I'm not gonna do a timer, fuck it, let's keep it like that. The only difference now, I want to connect all together to see if any potential problems. Here we compile, we save, correct. I think I'm not missing anything. Again, because I'm testing on the Pi, things take around 3 times longer. Once this is packed and compiled properly in a pack game, usually times are 3 to 4 times faster, also in the procedural generation and line tracing and all that stuff. But I can do a guess. What takes here around 1 minute or 1 minute 20, in the final game is around 30 seconds, 25 seconds, depending on the computer, of course. This is completely CPU. Here the GPU doesn't have too much effect because I'm just using multi-thread, multitasks in the CPU. But yeah, 40 is not bad. And this comes with foliage and all those things. And yeah, again, all this is procedurally generated. Every single time you place different They shoot that a lot. I don't like that part. Oof. Okay, okay, okay. What the hell? Yeah, it's wrong, eh? It's bad. It's bad. Okay, but it's good to know. The reason of this is because many AI is getting involved, and we need to reduce that because it's insane. So I'm gonna go to the game state. No, not to the game state, to the controller. Here in the AI controller, it's very odd. Okay, so 600 seconds. Oh, I see. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah, this needs to be maybe a 20% of chances. Yeah, this maybe makes more sense. More elegant. Yeah, so the first minute happens. Alright, there. So until the second 120, any AI will be cheated or tricked in order to find me. It's gonna behave naturally. After the minute 2 to the minute 10, they will increase a tiny percentage every 4 or 5 seconds of trying to find me around the map. Okay, we can try this one. I think this is a bit more balanced. Yeah, there are many systems going on. This is all about balancing the difficulty of the levels, and you want to keep the interest constantly, but you don't want to create peaks of difficulty where people can get frustrated because you are playing in a specific level, and at some point this happens and you have like 50 enemies following you with no sense. But at the same time, you don't want too much the player to be, just wandering during 3 minutes without finding anything. You need to keep a little bit the interest with challenges. So that's more or less one of the systems. Why is happening? Why is happening? It's too much. It's a lot. But the percentage is very small. I'm missing something in math here. So the global time. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this AI with blah blah. I'm gonna remove this one. 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 I'm gonna remove this one and not this one. So only this one happens, so I can debug exactly when this is happening. 10% of chances every 4 to 6 seconds of becoming a prey of me. Let's try this. Because otherwise I don't know what the hell could be failing. Rubén, sí, mándame en el email ese que te he puesto ahí, si quieres mandarme lo que sea, lo miramos y depende del presupuesto y cómo estemos y todo eso, ya te iré diciendo. Sí, hay mucho concept y estamos ahí dándole bastante a ZBrush. Son muchos frentes que pelear. Okay, so now I'm gonna debug how many times. No. Okay, this is the problem. $25? Excuse me? Okay, the problem basically is that let's put a breakpoint here. Muchas gracias, Rubén. Okay, so wait a second. If I go to the breakpoint now, means that it was all a math problem. Okay, this is fucking weird. Let's do a slow mo thing. So it was working. So it started with 25. But why? Oh, it started with 25 because I'm basically stupid. I see. Gracias, hombre. Ok. Seguramente sí necesitemos modeladores, ¿eh? También te lo digo. La verdad es que ahora estamos intentando coger secciones del juego más limitadas y concentrarnos en ese punto, pero habrá un momento en el que sí que escalemos y ahí sí que hará falta modeladores. Hará falta de todo. Pero modeladores, desde luego que sí. Sí, sí, hay mucho que cuadrar. No te lo puedes ni imaginar. Tiro mucho de Houdini para el modelado procedural y acabar las cosas rapidito. Luego ya se mejorarán. Pero primero acabar, después mejorar. Y vas iterando, iteraciones. Iterations. Vale, vale. Mandanga. So this is working, but the problem is that the game state. I think it's the game state that's the problem. Okay, why this is 25? This has to be 0. And now let's remove this. And I'm gonna reduce this to 0.05. It's pretty weird though, but anyway, let's test this. Last test, and if I like it, I pack the game and I test it on Steam. Totalmente. Alright, so now I can see the number 0 there. And I guess that from minute 120 they do allow the explosion part. That's the part yeah. I see. I see what is going on. I see what is going on. What is going on is that the ratio of these guys coming to me is quite high. Even if the chance is very low, it doesn't matter because we got already 40 AI, meaning that this is a bit of math. What is the percentage? What is the chance if every single enemy has a 0. Let's say 0.1%, a 10% of chances of setting me as a target, but we got 40 AI, the chances are like in no time you're gonna have a lot of fucking people there. So I need to do this in other way that I think is gonna be cleaner. And this way is gonna be to go to the blueprint here, and let's rename this as AI. Yeah, AI with target. AI. I don't know if it's manual or AI push target, just to keep track of what is going on. So this means it's like a kind of artificial AI, artificial intelligence, in a way that the AI doesn't see me but goes to me because the difficulty of the tile of the level is increasing. And when he dies, in the destroy, no, in the controller here, character controller, when this is on destroy, we are gonna indeed do this here, reduce. And now we can go here And in the logic of this, where is it? Here. We need to be sure that here the is always less than, and here we are gonna do a bit of magic again with this. So the global time, we have here the maximum level. So in the maximum, at least is less than 4. And here is less than 2. Something like that. And if that is true, is where we are gonna set the player as a target. Otherwise, keep rotating and do your stuff. So this is, I think, a cleaner way of not bringing tons of enemies to me. Yeah. I think that should work. The good thing is I can debug this now in the top of the window because I got the number of AI spawn and AI that is part of this system of keeping the difficulty more or less balanced. Actually, I don't see a single fucking number, which is weird. Let me just go forward. Oh, it's broken. Okay, it's broken because I changed the UI. Ahora sí que lío de cables para enlazar. If you want to see a mess of blueprints, I got a candidate, the world generation blueprint, this one. This is a beautiful blueprint. Yeah, this is the winner right now at this moment. This is a mess, and with functions, subfunctions that they are not even named. I don't know where I have the function of. Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I can't even see where the fuck is the center of this. What the hell? Where the hell? Okay. But yeah, this is the biggest one. But yeah, it's like rules. Well, this is not guts and no soul. This is mess. Period. Nothing else. That's it. I know it's not poetic, but it's a fucking mess. Oh yeah, okay. So the reason why I can't see the numbers because I rename with hats. You need to be careful because this. Oh, not this one. Again, the same fucking mistake. this little number here needs to be, yeah, it's not AI with target, is AI push target, and now it should work. It should start with 0. At some point we will see 1, and during a couple of minutes should stay between 0 and 1, and then when the level becomes harder, maybe we go 2, and the very end maximum 3, like maximum difficulty there, which is basically beyond all the world, beyond all the AI doing their own routine, looking at you or finding you. Beyond that, there is always like a more artificial way of, if in any case you don't find AI, or AI doesn't find you, one of the AI time to time is gonna say, hey, I'm gonna go for you. It's gonna get that information. So we can see that now in that little top we got a yellow 0. If I go, I'm gonna buy the guns just to protect myself, but and if I move forward, I hope I don't have enemies close. Okay, let's stay in the back. If I keep moving forward in minute 1:20, at some point we will see a number 1. At some point. There we go. Oh, number 2. Oh, and these are the guys. And it should be another 1. What is strange, hostia. Okay, the system is not working because I see a number 3 very quickly, and that shouldn't happen there. And why also? Oh, wait. Controller. That is correct. Is correct. Yeah, I push target. If this is true, we get this, and we reduce 1. Okay, I need to do this another way, I think. First, the part that I don't get is why it counted 2. Why it decided to be 2 AI following me. If I think I stayed here. Where is it? Here. That this maximum is gonna be 1. And I guess this is only happening here and here. Unless they were completely synchronized. So let's make here a little bit of a delay. I'm gonna put 0. Something that could be that they match exactly at the same time, because this timer happens in parallel. to everyone. And the other thing is this function here, I believe okay, this is not correct. This is not correct. Yeah, this is not correct. The way of doing this is let's create a boolean. Let's create a boolean. I've been called. And if this happens, this becomes true forever. And now in the destroy event, rather than using this valid, because most likely it's not going to be valid, we got this one, and if this has been called, means that this AI is part of this specific AI. If not, do nothing. But I want to see if this at least works, and I'm going to create a breakpoint here to make sure that this is working in the destroyed event. That's the part that scares me a bit, because sometimes the controller gets destroyed later or delayed. No, I think it was because it was in parallel. Let's see now. Automatically Unreal compiles every single time you press play. Doesn't save, but compiles. Okay, so this should start with 0, I believe. I hope. Okay, good. Now let's increase this. And in 120, one, two, why 2? 3. Yeah, the third one maybe it's in the other, it's very far. Okay, oh, I would like to kill him, but the problem... The third one. Hola. So nothing changed. Okay, let's do this in a conservative fashion. Let's I'm not gonna get the timer. I'm gonna put here, this needs to be always less than 2. Let's try that. Could be the integer. Still weird because even if it's rounded. Oh, it could be. No. No. I don't think so. Something weird is going on there. Okay, so we got 0. Let's go this. 120 is where the chances of things getting harder start. Okay. And then 2, okay. But that 2 happened. No. No. What the hell, man? What the hell? Pero, what? What? It doesn't make any sense. I'm very confused. I don't get it. No, it doesn't make sense. I only changed that value there. I mean, I can put a breakpoint there. Okay, I'm gonna put a breakpoint there, just to make sure that no. All right. Really? Okay, first one. The value here is 1, o sea, es 0. Okay. Oh. Oh. I need to change this. Because I think they arrive at the same time. I believe it's that. Let's try now. It could be that. I'm gonna take the weapons. Because this time I really want to kill the enemies to see if they also go down. Okay, 120. Now chances start. That is correct. I don't know. I maybe... No. Oh. Wait. Okay. I see. I'm a bit stupid. Okay. Let me put one here. Of course. The first one and the second one. Okay. Maybe I'm stupid. Yeah, because the value is added after the branch. Okay, I think this should work now. Let me just... Okay, that's our candidate. What is going on? Okay. Nice. This is working. Coño. Really? Oh, no. This is working. No. Or yes, I don't know. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's working now. Okay, we got this. Finally. So the last thing is to rewire this, as I think it was good. So we can start here. We can start here. Yeah, in 0. So if this is less than, yeah. And this is gonna be the branch here. So let's see how this feels overall. So now, the first 2 minutes, nothing should happen. From the minute 2, they eventually will count one by one. Minute 3, 4, I think already come 2. Minute 7, something like that, can come 3 constantly. It's like not even killing the 3 means that that's it. It's gonna be a constant flow of 3 enemies constantly going to you, even a part of all the different things that happens in the tile, like a part of your own enemies and a part of your own tasks. I'm gonna buy this one though. So nothing so far. Minute 120. Now should happen. There one, the first one. And now we are back to 0. So let's speed up this a bit. 1, 2, and then 1 again. He died. He died? Someone died. Oh, 2. Okay. Someone died when... Okay, let's speed up this. Okay. Wait. That's a wrong spawn. That's something I need to check. And that is already 3. Hostia. Okay. So yeah, this is working. I'm gonna just change this to 1000 or something like that, because otherwise when they constantly come, poof, it is too much, I believe. And I want to reduce this also. I want to put here also 1000. Nah, yeah, 0.5 is okay. $1,000 seconds. How many minutes in a... 15 minutes almost. Like 15 minutes in a tile is a fucking lot. Because if we got this by 6, 3, and 3, yeah. This is 100 minutes by 400 minutes divided by 60. Wow. 6 hours and a half of doing the entire game, finishing the game basically, but obviously until you get to this point you need to do a lot of runs because you start all over again. So this could be easily a 40 hours game, if not more, even more. $15 minutes per tile. The entire full idea, it was actually 5 minutes per tile, even 3 minutes, the easy ones. And now it's becoming 15 minutes in a tile. I don't know if I like that or not, but it's interesting that the game is asking for extra time in every level. So if it's the natural, you know, demand of the level itself, of the game design itself, I'm not gonna say no, this needs to be done in 3 minutes. And I think that's the nature, because now there is exploration, there is this kind of little eggs, there is this kind of settlements. Combat sometimes takes 1 minute already. So yeah, I think the natural is gonna be like 10 minutes more or less. Alright, I think that's all for today. Anyway, thank you, Ruben, for all the comments. Hope you can send me that stuff to my mail. Yeah, see you soon. Take care.